there is a standout moment in time for a lot of people in the industry, but particularly for yourself. Way back in 2017, I think you tweeted or you made some mention of mental health. People struggle. You said something like on Twitter, many people struggle, but not enough people talk about it. You were promoting it as a service that helps people do that. But then fast forward to the horrific tragedy of Kobe's passing with his daughter. And it obviously hit hard for a lot of people. I remember vividly the night when I was with the team when we found out what everyone, to a man, the 76ers players and staff were all affected, mostly to tears. This guy was a hero for a lot of guys. He's not only a hero for you, he's a teammate, someone you shared success with on a rare spot in the limelight next to each other. And so I can only imagine how hard that must have hit you and your family. How did you manage the emotions of that tragic time? Did you talk to someone? Did you start a conversation? Like, what was your process for working through that and potentially still working through that?
A couple months before that, my baby sister died. I was already down in the dumps, and he passed away. I am a realist about certain situations. We're all going to die. My sister had cancer. What I always upset about is, bro, you're working so hard, you only saw your baby sister 4 times that year. And my family is the type of family they don't want to hit me with stress. So this is her 3rd time having cancer. So she beat the first time, she beat the second time. So when they told me she had it, I was in she's going to beat it mode. Never knew it was stage 4. If I knew it was stage 4, I would have dropped everything out there, took her to London, took her to Europe, took her to Egypt, took her to the Bahamas. So that's what scared me the most. We got to saw 4 times. And then I'm already down. And then I'm at the gym one day, working out with one of my sons, and one of my other sons come in crying. And he hands me the phone. And I'm always the ones who try to stop time and figure it out before. I'm like, my mom okay? Your mom okay? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out because he's crying, so now I got to be strong for him to try to figure out. And then I look at it, and it was like TMZ, and I was like, because I watched the game the night before when LeBron passed him up. So, you know, I never trust the internet. I'm like, this is the Hawks. Stop it. And then the phone would call. Boom. Everybody calling it. So now I got to break down again. But now I go back to, we never really talked like we should have. And now we can never talk again. So it kind of put me in a state of mind that, you know, I need to reach out to old friends and family. Just say, hey, how you doing? Because you never know when it's a lot. I'm still dealing with it. You know, he's on Instagram and TikTok every day. So it'll never be forgotten. I'm more concerned about his mom and dad, his family. Like, I'm hurting, but I know they're the torture channels right now. His wife, his kids. And I think about it all the time. Like, my father, when he went to his mother's funeral, didn't cry. I'm like, yeah, man. So finally I pulled him to the side, because I'm older now, and I can probably beat him up on that, bro. So, hey, man, you all right? Yes. Life goes on. Let's go, brother. So now that he's gone, I had to assume that role. And cried a little bit. My sister cried a little bit from Kobe, but I gotta move on. I got 6 children that I take care of. I got to take care of my mother, my brother, and my other sister. And I'm blessed. Not only I'm blessed, I'm the CEO of this family corporation. I don't have a successor yet. Got a couple of people in line, but I tell my kids, you gotta have 2 degrees to touch any of my trees. So if I go down, kingdom will crumble. So mentally, being that I was raised by the toughest man in the world, it's not a lot that can break me mentally. And then if I ever start getting to risk, I go through a process where I just breathe and just think about positive stuff. I have never been the one to talk to people. If I ever get really down, I'll talk to Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. But I don't like to put punches on her either. But you know what gets me out of it?
What's that?
I look around and I can hear my father saying, stop crying. Man, I remember one time I had an injury. I didn't play. Father, where you at? Oh, man, DC. Call Colonel Larry Fink. He wants to meet you. Me with Colonel Larry Fink. Where we going? Are we going to Walter Reed Hospital? What's that? Soldiers. Limbs cut off. Boom, boom, boom. I met a guy with no arms and no legs, and he wanted to go back and fight again. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm never crying about injury again. That was blue. You got a guy has no arms, no legs. He ain't complaining. He said, hey, man, I'm working with the government. I'm about to get these RoboCop in, and I'm going back. I'm like, you going back? He's like, yeah, I'm going back. Like, that's just like, I'm like, you know what? I was at a little toe injury and couldn't run out the court and jump up and down, so I'm not going to play. It just felt really bad. So what made me great is not working out, it's stories. Profound stories made me